Welcome to New Day Northwest. I'm your host, Kelly Hansen. We're halfway through the week, and there's no better way to start the hour here than with a round of Hot Topics. New Day Hot Topics is brought to you by Silver Reef Casino. Silver Reef Casino invites you to let your luck blossom every Friday in May. Starting at 7 p.m., play with your Reef Rewards card to get in on the hot seat drawings. If your name is called, you could walk away with up to $5,000 in cold hard cash. Find more details online at silverreefcasino.com. Comedian and cookbook author Gus Constatellis, King 5 Mornings anchor Jake Wittenberg, and New Day senior producer Alexis. Hello, everyone.
Hey. Hello.
Welcome to a spicy round of Hot Topics. There's food in front of us, as you can see. We all like coffee, I hope.
That was the selling point for me to be here, actually.
It should. This Monday, the official launch of scheduled ordering at Starbucks locations nationwide is happening, so you can now order your coffee up to an hour in advance, like at 4 a.m., and you choose a 5-minute window pickup time. We have a few new menu items at Starbucks. A tropical butterfly refresher. Yum. Oh, yes. Chase this, you guys. Passion fruit, guava with mango, pineapple flavored pearls, butterfly pea flower makes it purple, okay? And then returning items, iced horchata shaken espresso. It can also be a frappuccino, say less, and a unicorn cake pop.
Wow.
What do we think of all these? I'm gonna dive in.
So this is actually really good, but I can see like the kids loving this because it's like a lemonade-y, the popping boba, the color, the flavors. It's good.
Anything with boba.
Oh, I know my 14-year-old daughter would love this because she's obsessed with boba, which is, I'm assuming, why they're doing this drink, because they're kind of appealing to the younger audience.
Well, they have
these.
You can get it with like coconut milk, or you can get it with energy drink, so it can be different caffeine levels.
Is there a protein version?
I know,
Protein foam
on the top of this.
Oh my goodness.
Does it come with a straw? Because that's how it's kind of like the boba cannon, right? You like to suck up the boba. Okay.
Oh, thank goodness, because that would have been a real miss if they didn't have that. Jake, are you excited because you wake up so early? How early do you wake up for the morning show?
Well, shout out to my Starbucks at 24-hour Starbucks in Rose Hill in Kirkland. No need for a mobile order there because I'm usually the only one in line at 3 in the morning. But I could see how the pre-order thing works, because the reason I don't do mobile is because I'm still ordering by the time we get into the parking lot, and it's like, I'm here, I might as well just order.
Yeah.
So I don't know, I don't jive very well with mobile. I have to do it in person.
I agree. What about you, Gus?
I love a mobile. I live in New York, though, so it's very efficient. Like, if you got somewhere to be and you can just pick up on the way, it's very efficient. And I do love efficiency more than anything.
That makes sense in New York. If I was a New York girly, I think I would do that. I would have my bagel. I would walk around.
Especially when I was like a corporate girlie working in Midtown, and I had to like pick up lunch. Mobile ordering saved my life.
Oh, absolutely.
Devil Wears Prada would never have happened if it wasn't for mobile ordering. I'm telling you right now. Yeah.
Andy running through the street.
Yeah, she just needed a mobile order for those 15 skirts.
Everything's fine. Also new this week, you guys, so exciting to celebrate its 20th anniversary. Spotify just released what's being called the Party of the Year, which shows you the first song that you ever listened to on your Spotify, your most listened to artist, and gives you a playlist of your top 120 songs of all time. It's like a mid-year mini Spotify Wrapped. Most streamed artist on Spotify, you guessed it, Taylor Swift there. Most streamed album of all time, Bad Bunny.
Let's go.
Ooh, let's go. The most streamed podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience, and most streamed audiobook, A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. I love that novel.
Yeah, there'd be a lot of Taylor Swift at my house, too. Kendrick Lamar is another one. My kids love Kendrick.
I already did this. I did this yesterday,
it's
and
so
let me tell you,
What's your song?
my first song, so weird because I don't even listen to this band, was "Every Day Is a Waterfall" by Coldplay.
Oh my god!
And I was like, I haven't even heard. It's a great song. I don't listen to them like
what
that.
Year?
It was 2011.
Okay.
And then my top artist was Taylor Swift.
Okay.
And that's, I mean, but she has such a huge catalog. I'm sure she's everybody's top artist.
Are you a big Swiftie, would you say?
I am
or
a
were you a
Swiftie,
little
but
surprised?
I don't talk about it with people that aren't Swifties, but I'm a Swiftie.
This is a safe place.
It's a safe place.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Okay, never mind. Then I don't talk about it.
kidding.
I only talk about her.
Jake, did you do this yet on Spotify? Are you a Spotify guy?
Yeah, we're more of Apple Music family. I actually don't have Spotify. Am I one of the only few people on earth that don't have
I
that?
was a Spotify and I would listen on YouTube. I was a grandma, you guys. And then every everybody peer pressured me and made fun of me, so now I'm Spotify.
Yeah.
But mine is so embarrassing.
Shamed into it.
I started in 2013, and I had a co-host at the time, Andrew Coleman Smith. Shout out to him. He was obsessed with Nicki Minaj. So it says my most listened to artist is Nicki Minaj, and it's not.
It was of the time though. Mine is also really embarrassing.
Okay,
it was
then help me
Sean
out.
Dance, and it was 2012.
That's hilarious.
Dance. You know, it's
That's a great song
so
too,
embarrassing, but you had to look at the
My
year.
full
It was not
playlist,
last
though,
year.
I have to say, of all the songs, is truly iconic. It is banger after banger after banger.
It's all your most listened to
Yes,
songs. in
it's
the playlist.
unhinged.
It's
for
so
sure.
good.
I love the concept because if you get stuck on what do I listen to, just play your soundtrack and it always hits.
Yeah, it does. That was a surprise. A little humbling, but also I also thought all mine were bangers.
Never
for sure.
I
forget
have
where you came
great
from.
taste. Are you kidding me?
Gus, you really do it all too. You have a cookbook out. You're a comedian, and we're going to learn about your cookbook later. But first, tell me about the comedy show that's happening tonight.
I've written this whole new show around the cookbook, and I'm really excited about it. I've been doing stand-up for 12 years now, and so this is the first time I'm doing something that's I'm doing readings of the book on stage, plus stand-up, plus character work, and then a little bit of dancing. So there's a lot going on, but it's really fun, and the show is great, and it's just funny throughout. I'm just having a lot of fun with it because it's also kind of about existentialism. So it's dark, but it's so fun, honestly. I mean, it's just a good time for me.
Can you give us any little tidbits of what a joke could be tonight, like a teaser?
Well,
anything? I know you probably don't want to ruin it.
Well, I don't want to ruin it, but I talk about coming out to my parents, for example, and what that experience was. And I say when I came out to my mom, she said, "You don't cook or clean. How can you be gay?" So just things see, he laughed. We're good.
It's gonna go great.
I can see
tonight.
a Greek mother,
Yeah,
saying
she
that.
did. Yeah. Say that to your kids. See how that goes over in 2026.
So, do you tell the audience that it's about your cookbook, or do you kind of surprise them?
So I do start with the book. It's so it's a surprise, and I introduce them to the world of kind of what I've been doing on the internet and my mom, and then I go kind of right into what the story is.
I love it.
It feels great because it's a story A to B. It's not just stand up. So I'm really challenging people in a way, but I'm having a great time with it.
Stand up is hard.
I
Stand-up
know
is
it's
hard.
going to be so funny. And speaking of comedy, too, I want to talk about late night TV. It's about to change. This week, the late night hosts reunited ahead of Stephen Colbert's final show. Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, Seth Meyers, and John Oliver paid tribute to the Colbert Report and talked about their bond. Jimmy Fallon has also said his show will go dark the night of Colbert's final last night show. Whoa, that was hard to say. Episode on May 21st. Pretty cool, right? Or do we not like this? I love the support.
I think that was really sweet.
Yeah.
I watched it and they were just all joking together. Clearly they have a little friendship going and it's not all a competition all the time.
True.
And they're supporting him. I don't know, I
Yeah,
thought
they're
it
all
was
going
nice.
through a similar part of their lives. I mean, I would imagine that doing those kinds of shows is an all-encompassing experience, in your workplace and in your personal life. So they all probably sharing war stories. I see them as the Avengers. I don't know. I really like those guys. They just all in solidarity. Yeah.
That's pretty amazing. Gus, what do you think? Would you, if you ever retired or anything, would you hope that maybe some other comedians or anyone would come up, or Greek moms, to send you off?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Yeah. I love it. Comedy is I call it high school in a way. So it's all these people are they all know each other, and we're all friendly,
Yeah.
and we all have rapport.
Yes.
So it's good that things like this happen.
I agree, 100%. We're trying the latest in the pickle flavor trend. Please enjoy. This is a pickle smoothie. It's being served at a smoothie company found across parts of the southern U.S. called Smoothie King. Alexis recreated this for us so we can give it a shot because rumor has it doesn't taste as bad as you might think, according to people at least online. So we'll see what we think. Pickles are in it, bananas, kale, apple juice, kiwi juice, electrolyte
Whoa.
blends, coconut water. Thoughts? And do we think that the pickle trend has just gone way
Wow.
too far, my friends?
I feel like I can taste every single thing that you just said.
Yeah.
I can taste the banana,
really
I can taste
can.
the pickle.
It's not that bad though.
It's not that
I
bad.
like it.
I was gonna.
Yeah,
Gus is chucking it right now.
I'm if you don't want yours, I'll have yours. I'm good.
That'll perk you up a
I
little
love
bit.
a pickle, so I'm totally
Yeah, I like pickles
into
too.
it.
I like pickles as well. I guess the thing that kind of scared me is when you go in, it's really
Lot of
pickle
pickle.
forward.
It's
But
a
it
little
is
salty.
good. I don't
but
hate it either.
I think the pickle
Yeah.
trend though is getting kind of crazy.
You think?
It's kind
Too
of
much.
spicy things, ube. It really just, it's gotten too much. What's the next flavor gonna be?
Yeah. I think the salt really plays a factor. I mean, I kind of
Yeah.
like, have you ever had pickle on a pizza? It's not bad. It's not bad,
Fried
actually.
pickles with ranch, all of it is delicious.
Yeah, those are good.
Maybe you should have had this smoothie to really pump you up, Jake, for your latest story that you did with
goodness.
your co-anchor Mimi Jung. This is so amazing. You were a firefighter essentially for a day, right? So how did this go?
Well, the chief of the Puget Sound Regional Fire Authority is a big fan of King 5 Mornings, and he and his wife were watching one morning, and he said, you know what, I'm going to get Jake and Mimi out to the training. So they took us out to the facility at North Bend, which is where the firefighters, the actual heroes, go to train, and it is intense. Look, they made us our own jackets
That's
and our
what I was
hats.
gonna
I mean, like,
say.
they really spared no expense
Is that
on
a
this
burning
experience. Yeah, so these are simulated fires, but it is real fire in these buildings. And they take us inside, fully masked, fully airtight. We had to go through a training before the training. And guys, it is 800 degrees in this room.
No,
I
ma'am.
mean, you are wearing these bunker gear, and so it is very much protective, but you can still feel that heat through your jacket. I mean, it burns. You cook chicken at 500 degrees, right? And I'm in there at 800 degrees getting this experience.
I'm out.
It was. I mean,
Chicken.
they gave us a helmet, for our experience. Isn't that amazing?
Wow.
That's really cool.
I mean, that is
it's so
so
heavy.
cool.
Like, I don't want to relax my neck or my neck's gonna snap. Like,
Yeah.
it's that heavy. But shout out to firefighters.
Seriously.
I have so much
Absolutely.
respect for them, and not seeing what they've gone through in those dark, burning buildings and all the ash, and you can't breathe. I mean, it's
so
much
scary,
reverence
for
for
How
sure.
heavy
firefighters.
is that gear, too?
So heavy.
Yeah.
It's 50 pounds for the
gosh.
gear alone.
I know. I have to give a shout out to my boyfriend Wade, who is a firefighter, and my brother is a firefighter as
Okay.
well.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
there you go.
cousin. Yeah.
There we go. Our own firefighters
And I'm
today.
a firefighter too.
Yeah, you, Jake.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe. I want to get to some other big news stories. The World Cup is coming up quickly.
Yes.
Seattle had expected an estimated 750,000 people to come here this summer for the games. Hotels are saying, though, that they don't think it's going to be as big of a boom as they expected. They're not as busy yet. Jake, have you heard anything?
So a lot of times, big events like FIFA with all these teams and countries, they'll block out rooms and book a bunch of rooms at once just in case to make sure everybody comes. And now that we're less than 60 days out, you're probably seeing a lot of cancellations and things like that. My guess is that what we're hearing is that we're going to see a little peak back up again, getting closer to the games. But I think people are getting sticker shock too. It's $350 for one ticket to go at the lowest level. So,
Oh yeah, I
or
was
highest
seeing
level, I should say. Yeah.
thousands. Speaking of traveling too, Gus, I want to get to you. You have lots of content about being Greek. What's your take on tourists when they go to Greece? Because I want to go. We just talked about
We
it.
did talk about some of that. I mean, my hot take with Greek tourists is you don't have to go to Mykonos and Santorini. I mean, as like a Greek person, it's like slightly overrated. Not overrated, it's just so expensive compared to like, you can go to Crete and everything's like a fraction of the cost and you're like,
Yeah.
what's going on here? And it's better. And Mykonos is like cute and all, but like, I don't want to deal with that many gay people. And I say that as a gay person. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Obviously, I'm kidding. And it's so fun and it's so great, but you can avoid those and go other places. And like the Ionian side is all green and super Italian and Venetian, and it's also awesome. So like Zakynthos, Kefalonia, go check out those places.
Wow.
You give the best advice,
Spread the word.
and you are also a comedian, and so I must know because Kevin Hart, it just came out with his roast. Would you ever do a roast? Have you been roasted before?
I've been roasted. I'm terrible at roasts. I'm so much
Really?
more of a storyteller that I'm terrible at roasts. Yeah,
Like
I
you
can't
can't
roast.
do like a
My
little
mom was
zinger?
great at roasting. I am not good at roasting.
Was it hard to be roasted though? I feel like you have to be so
No,
secure
in
with
fact,
yourself.
like when I get
to handle
married,
it.
I want the rehearsal dinner to just be a roast of me.
That's so fun.
That's like genuinely what I want.
Actually, yeah.
And all my friends have told me like, yeah, you want that, but you're not going to be able to take that.
See, I don't think I could take it. I'm pretty
No, we'll get two
sensitive.
jokes in and be like, I don't like this.
Yeah,
Never
I know.
mind.
Can I stop now?
How mean could your friends really be? Like,
Dig a little bit. I mean,
Yeah.
dig stuff out of your
Yeah.
past.
They know
Yeah.
things.
you know everything.
Yeah, true. You guys,
so funny.
thank you so much. This was so much fun, and I could tell you like
Cheers.
this. So
Yeah.
cheers, everyone.
Yeah.
Keep
Cheers.
going.
To pickles.
pickles.
Yeah.
To pickles and hot topics. You can see more of Gus tonight at his comedy show when he headlines the Laughs Comedy Club tonight at 7 p.m. You can still grab tickets online. Thanks for spending time with us today. For more New Day fun, subscribe on YouTube and be sure to download King 5 Plus for free. Don't forget to enjoy your New Day, and we'll see you next time.
New Day Northwest is sponsored by Silver Reef Casino, your Northwest Washington destination, just off I-5 at exit 260.